Welcome back to Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. This one is called Eli's Deli. Okay, this was somewhere during my stint at Tiny Middle. It had nothing to do with that, but I think the whiff was working. She was still working nights at the time, and had to be somewhere in the 2000s, I'd imagine, maybe to 2012 or even 2013. Don't remember exactly. Anyway, I'm coming home. Many times in my video, I've mentioned Chinaman or Chinaman Deli. That's not what the place is called, and I'm going to withhold the name of it. They're a great deli, and Mr. Chinaman's there every day. But before Mr. Chinaman came to town, there was, I think, a different deli that was there. And I never went to it. It's very nearby. It's just a mile down the road. I can walk to it. But I had noticed that the deli that was there went out. And I said, oh, that's too bad. And then another day I'm driving by sometime later, and here was a new sign, Eli's Deli. I don't remember what the old one was called, but now it's Eli's Deli. I don't know who Eli is. So I said, you know what? Let me try them. So my de facto standard, call me simple, but my de facto standard for testing a deli is to get a ham and Swiss on a roll with lettuce, tomato, and mayo. And boy, I could eat one of those right now. I love ham and Swiss sandwiches. I don't know what it is. I just love them. The whiff doesn't care for them as much, so I don't get it as much as I would want. But that's neither here nor there. She was working that night, so I said, well, fuck that. I'm getting my damn sandwich. So I went into Eli's Deli. So there's a lady behind the counter. She had kind of curly hair. Older-ish, whatever. So she says, hi. So I said, hello. I'm just kind of looking around because I've never been in the place before. And I decided, well, let me just get the de facto standard and see what I get. So I said, yes, let me get ham and Swiss on a roll with mayo, lettuce, and tomato. And I'll also take a half pound of coleslaw, which is another good indicator of a good deli. So she says, okay, hold on. Now she has an accent. I walked in, she said, hi. As if and she didn't look foreign, but man, did she have an accent. I don't know what the fuck it was, or what area of Croatia she was from, or wherever the fuck it was. Or Nerdo-Crumbisia, if anybody knows that term. Don't know where she was from. But she said, oh, okay. And she gets a little piece of paper on her little desk there, and pen. She's looking around. She gets the pen. Okay, and what do you want again? I'm just making up an accent because I don't know what it was. So I said, ham and Swiss on a roll, lettuce, tomato, mayo. She said, okay, ham. I said, Swiss. Swiss. And I'm watching her write this. And as God is my witness, she wrote Swiss, Cheen. Swiss Cheen. To this day, if I'm say to the whiff, oh, you're going to the grocery store, get a pound of American Cheen. Get a half pound of Provolone Cheen. Get a pound of Swiss Cheen. It's always Cheen now, just because of that. So she finally manages to write this order down, and it's taken like 5 fucking minutes for her to fucking write this down with all kinds of mistakes and shit. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't going well. and a half pound of coleslaw. A half a pound coleslaw. And then she gets up and she waddles over to the guy who's going to make the sandwich. So I don't know how much time has gone by already. Okay, he makes the sandwich. And he puts it on the counter. And then she reminds him, coleslaw. So he gets out the tray of coleslaw and he gets a container and he loads up a half pound of it. And he comes to me with the coleslaw in the container, not covered yet. And he says, salt and pepper? Have you ever put salt and pepper on coleslaw? Like, did this guy just not have a fucking clue what a deli was or why he was working there? Even though that probably was Eli? I have no idea. Anyway, long and short of the story is, a new Jay-ism is Cheen because of that. The food was not inedible, but I never did go back. And maybe a year later, they closed up. Gee, I wonder why. And Chinaman moved in. So now with Chinaman, everything is quick and efficient. I go in, he goes, yeah. He doesn't say hello, he doesn't say hi. He goes, yeah. Yeah, let me get ham and Swiss on a roll, lettuce, tomato, mayo. So he doesn't write this down. He just yells out to his wife, who actually makes the food, also Chinese. I think they're Korean, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. They're Oriental. But he makes some damn good stuff. So that was that. So he goes, ham, Swiss, lettuce, tomato, mayo, roll. And China lady goes and makes a sandwich and brings it up and either hands it to him or if she runs to the counter herself, she'll put it down and just give me a nod. And he goes, beep, 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 $8.65. Which is also a nice thing because it could be $8.67. I'm making numbers up, I don't know. But he just rounds it off in your favor. Always. He doesn't worry about the pennies. He's not going to tell you $8.50. And if it's $8.95, he's not going to tell you $9. If it's $8.97, $8.95. And that's it. You pay Chinaman, you go home, you have a good sandwich, and that's the end of this old war story on Eli's Deli. I'm so glad Chinaman is here, and I hope he never goes out. You never do know. They're there from 5:30 in the morning till 7 at night. Him, his wife, I know his son was there. For all I know, they sleep in the back. Seriously, I really don't know. He's open every day. 5:30 to 7 every single day. And, there's not downtime because Chinaman can't see. Chinaman is blind as a fucking bat. He goes and rings something up. He knows what the prices are. He knows where the buttons are on the register. But he doesn't calculate in his head what it's going to add up to. So then he goes right up to the display on it. Okay, I'm not going to gross you out with my eye against the camera, but he goes fucking right up to the damn thing and says $17.96, $17.95. When you give him bills, at this point in time, the $10 bill is sort of I don't know if I have one handy just to show you, but it's a different color than green. It's some green, if I can get it out of my damn pocket. Yeah, I got a 10. Here. So, here's a 20. Okay. Here's a 10. There's a difference in the color of the money. It's different. It's different. We know this. So if he sees this color, he knows that he got a 10. And then he'll make the change. And he has his 1s and 5s and 10s and 20s and whatever. And then that, and, you know, all the other money goes under the drawer. You know, I don't know, what do I have? 40, 50, 65, $71? $71 cash. Yeah. Nope, there's actually a couple more bills. Singles. 2, 3, 4, and another 10. Good. And a bill wrong way. I keep all my money, this is off topic, but I keep all of the bills the same way. Because it bothers the crap out of me. And it's always with the big bills on the outside. So we'll put that. And then we got some 10s. So that's 40, 50, 60, 70, $75, 71, and 4. $75 cash. You too can have this money if you aren't a Karen and make videos on YouTube. That's not YouTube money. It's just money. But Chinaman knows how to count the money. He gets it right as far as I know. They're good with numbers, so that's that. Anyway, thanks for watching this installment of Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, and did you notice? Yeah, I don't have a lot of cash on me, so don't bother mugging me. Take care.